I went to Harvard and Stanford, and every day I see patients dealing with visceral fat and fatty liver. Lots of people try to get rid of belly fat by just eating less, popping a few pills, or hoping for some kind of miracle solution. The dangerous kind of fat, the visceral fat that's all wrapped around your liver, pancreas, and intestines, really doesn't do well with shortcuts. This is important to remember. It reacts to living things. So what I'm going to do right now is tell you about 7 foods. If you eat these every day, you'll actually see a real science-backed decrease in that stubborn visceral fat. We've got green tea. Green tea has this stuff called EGCG, and studies with people show it helps your body burn more fat, even when you're just chilling. This stuff goes after that deep, squishy belly fat because EGCG wakes up EMPK, which is like a little switch telling your body, hey, let's burn some fat for fuel. If green tea isn't your thing, that's totally okay. Coffee can also help your body burn fat. Just steer clear of creamers, syrups, and sugar. Starting your day with a straightforward cup of green tea or black coffee is a great way to kickstart your metabolism, and it won't mess with your blood sugar levels. Number 6 is avocados, which help keep your hunger in check. Avocados are pretty good at helping reduce that deep belly fat because they've got these healthy fats called monounsaturated fats, and those really improve how well your body uses insulin. Oh, and they have this soluble fiber stuff that helps slow down your digestion, which is great for keeping your blood sugar steady. Plus, they've got plant sterols that help calm things down. Eating an avocado each day seems to make a difference in how much visceral fat people carry, and it also appears to help keep their hunger in check. Coconut's another really good choice. Its MCTs quickly turn into fuel instead of getting stored as fat. Coming in at number 5, we've got leafy greens and those cruciferous veggies. The detox with fiber is a good combination: spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, arugula. These vegetables are so good because they do 3 things really, really well. Fill your gut with fiber. It really helps keep your blood sugar steady and stops your body from holding on to extra fat. Having more antioxidants can really help calm down inflammation in your fat tissue. Plus, they give a boost to your gut microbiome, which is super important for keeping your metabolism in check and managing those cravings. Eating these foods can really help burn off that deep belly fat because they're packed with good stuff and not a lot of calories. Try to get 1 or 2 cups in each day. Your stomach and waist will be happy. Number 4 on our list is fatty fish. Omega-3s are really good for you. You'll find plenty of EPA and DHA in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Omega-3 fatty acids can calm inflammation in fat cells and really improve the way your body deals with insulin, which is a pretty big deal for your health. If your body responds better to insulin, you're less likely to store fat around your organs. If you're vegetarian or vegan, it's pretty simple to just use walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds instead. They're great sources of ALA and omega-3 precursors. Try to have it twice a week, and then you'll want some extra virgin olive oil. You know, it's pretty neat how some fat can actually help you burn other fat. It sounds a bit like a paradox, doesn't it? Swapping out those processed oils for extra virgin olive oil has been linked to better visceral fat levels, a smaller waist, and healthier metabolic markers. You'll find oleic acid, polyphenols, and antioxidants in extra virgin olive oil. These things help calm down oxidative stress and inflammation, which stops those visceral fat cells from getting bigger. I use it for salads, veggies, and even for cooking on low heat. This particular oil is a real powerhouse when it comes to fighting inflammation in your body. It actually chills out oxidative stress and dials down the inflammation that makes that deep belly fat so tough to lose. Oh, and this is where it gets good. So those same inflammation and immune pathways, they're not just tied to metabolic issues, but also to how our bodies spot dangers like cancer. That's why I'm excited to share something pretty amazing happening with cancer immunotherapy. And that leads me right into talking about today's sponsor. So this video is sponsored by Outside the Box Capital, and today we are getting into Oncolytics Biotech. This company has been working for more than 20 years, really quietly, on a new kind of cancer immunotherapy. If you've seen my stuff, you know I'm really into how immunity, gut health, nutrition, and advanced therapies all connect. Oncolytics really brings these different things together in a cool way. They're working on a new treatment called Polarier. It's meant to teach our immune system to spot and fight cancer cells that normally fly under the radar. What makes this truly relevant is how well it fits with what we already understand about long-term inflammation, how diseases sometimes dodge our immune system, and how our bodies can fight sickness if we give them the right support. So here's the lowdown on how this whole thing functions. Pylori is given through an IV. This therapy uses a naturally occurring reovirus. It's pretty neat because it likes to grow inside tumor cells, especially the ones with active RA signaling. You see, that kind of signaling is often found in cancers that are really tough to treat. When the virus gets inside the cancer cells, it starts making copies of itself, and after a while, it just pops the cell open. That's just straight up destruction. But that's just part of it. When a tumor cell bursts, it kind of explodes, sending out little bits of itself and also warning signals. Those signals tell your immune system what's up, turning what doctors call a cold tumor into a hot tumor. All of a sudden, your T cells, natural killer cells, and other immune components sense danger and jump into action. Okay, so it's a two-in-one deal. It directly kills cancer cells, and then it gets your immune system ready to keep an eye out for them later, like a long-term guard. The new numbers are really something. So, Oncolytics just put out new info about how well their treatment works for anal cancer, specifically the squamous cell type. The response rate they found was about 30%, which is pretty good. That's more than twice what's normally given for that particular condition right now. So the average response time was about 15 and a half months. That's a nice change from the 9.5 months we typically saw. This is what we've got so far. But for illnesses such as anal cancer, where immune system treatments haven't really worked out, this looks like a good sign. It just shows you that science is on the move. Peri-Aurora is all about going after cancers that are caused by the RAS pathway. That's a big deal because it's a major reason for about 90% of pancreatic cancers and also for roughly 40 to 50% of colorectal cancers. These tumors have always been a tough nut to crack when it comes to immunotherapy. So, a way to make invisible tumors visible for treatment, that's a big deal. This treatment is still in the testing phase, but as a doctor, I really find the science exciting. It gives us a peek into where medicine is headed down the road. It's not just about finding and getting rid of problems, but also about helping your immune system learn and get stronger every day as you go through life. It's about everything, from picking your seeds and spices to your herbs, how you move, how you handle stress, and even how well you sleep. These behaviors really kickstart your immune system and your gut-brain axis. Just like a molecular pillar primes your immune system, you do the same for yours with your daily actions. Big thanks again to Outside the Box Capital for backing this video and to Oncolytics Biotech for really pushing the boundaries in immunotherapy. Let's get back to visceral fat. Number 2 on this list is just plain Greek yogurt, or even tzatziki. Greek yogurt is a great food for losing visceral fat. It's packed with protein, which helps you feel full, and it also has probiotics that are good for your gut. These bacteria have been shown to help with your metabolism. It doesn't mess with your blood sugar, so you won't get that sudden spike. Eating fermented foods often seems to lead to less belly fat and a trimmer waist size. Just make sure it's plain and doesn't have any sugar added. If you're someone who can't handle lactose, you'll be glad to know there are lots of plant-based yogurt options out there. You can find tons of these at the grocery store now. And number 1, blueberries. Even if you don't go on a super strict diet, blueberries can help get rid of stomach fat, and that's pretty rare for a fruit. Their special thing? Anthocyanins. These are plant parts that help your body use insulin better, lower swelling, and keep your gut healthy. Just 1 cup a day can genuinely make a measurable difference.
Frozen berries are totally fine to use instead of fresh ones. That's it from me today, folks. Thanks for watching, everyone. Do remember to subscribe.